The year 2020 has been rough for everyone. From a life-threatening volcanic eruption, a deadly pandemic, and devastating typhoons, it was a challenging 12 months to say the least. But despite all these, there were still many things to be happy about, achievements worth celebrating. And this is why we are here today, to recognize the milestones reached by colleagues at Adamson University. This is the Institutional Awards. Welcome to the virtual Adamson University Araw ng Parangal. Good day. I am Glenn Parangal from the College of Education and Liberal Arts Communication Department. This would have been a better event if not for the limitations caused by the pandemic that confine us within the four walls of our homes. Today, we are here in this virtual meeting to celebrate the milestones of our colleagues here at Adamson University. But before we get right to it, let's start with the national anthem, followed by the Adamson prayer and a song number by Himig musicians of Adamson University.
Dear Lord, teach me the things that are important, to be generous with your gifts, compassionate to those who have less, just in the face of unfair circumstances.
True when the world's values contradict my own, gracious when things don't go my way, and magnanimous when they do.
May nothing else matter except faith in your goodness, my neighbors and mine.
Hope that things can get better, and charity that always sets things right.
May your special love for the poor, the mark of my uniquely Vincentian education, be the work I excel in, the standard I constantly refer to, and my courage when I meet you someday.
Amen. O Mary conceived without sin,
Pray for us who have recourse to thee. Saint Vincent de Paul,
Pray for us.
Father Marcelo V. Manimtim, CM, our university president, fellow administrators, dear teachers, co-academic staff, guests, and our awardees, good afternoon. When good things happen to us, Filipino as we are, we come together and celebrate. Victories and achievements are not only celebrated, but also documented and even laminated for display, and this becomes the pride of the family. As one big family, we come today to give appreciation and recognition to those who in many different ways have contributed to the very fiber and mission of Adamson University. You, our dearest awardees and retirees, have done your share in shaping the minds and the hearts of our Adamson community, especially our students. In the different offices, classrooms, and sacred spaces, creative minds and varied professions have been shaped, taught, and guided. Many professions and wholesome characters were born out from our students and even colleagues because you have played your part with integrity and commitment to excellence. Dear awardees, counting the years of service may be easy, yet counting the efforts, initiatives, skills, and the heart you put into every hour of work is very challenging, especially when those whom we serve are at times insistent, impatient, and even at times rude. But because of your good heart, you are able to deal with them well. True enough, our patron saint said that there are times that our clients may be demanding, hard to deal, but we have to serve them and love them because they are our masters. Let your achievements and good works be candles in your workplace that will give light and warmth to your clients and co-workers as well. To our dear retirees, you have had your prime years spent in this institution. You have long stories to tell that may take the biggest space in your book of life. And if in a longest line contest, I'm pretty sure that you'll have the longest line of students and other clients whom you have served. Indeed, you must have left an indelible mark that will forever be part of their person. We commend and salute you for those untiring years of service. If only age and physical stamina should be put aside, I'm pretty sure that you would still want to continue serving us, knowing your passion and commitment to work and Adamson your second home. But we allow you to take time and be with your loved ones too. Do enjoy the fruits of your labor without the hassle of teaching, computing grades, making modules, etc., etc. With the word retire, maybe you take a new tire to continue whatever goals you must have prepared for your senior years. Whatever it is, we are happy for you. With our theme on education redefined, we wish you well for whatever or however you are doing to redefine your new journey. But for now, let the wisdom you shared be not only the cornerstone from which we find strength and refuge, but let it also be the stepping stone for us to continue the task that you have passed on to us. Your good works and achievements be our inspiration and mirror to reflect and follow suit. With all your achievements, we applaud and appreciate your performance. May this service awards enshrine the values and principles that you and Adamson truly cherish. From the college host, the College of Education and Liberal Arts, thank you very much and congratulations to all.
Pasalamatan ngayong Pasko. Una, Adamson University. Pangalawa, ang aking pamilya. At pangatlo, ang Diyos na may kapal. Adamson University, maraming salamat sa pagsuporta sa aking mga adhikain sa buhay. Sa aking pamilya, maraming salamat sa inyong pagmamahal, sa inyong pagsuporta sa akin. At syempre, sa Diyos na may kapal, sa pagbigay sa akin ng lakas ng loob at patnubay sa araw-araw.
Salamat!
Gising sa umaga'y tinig mo ang paboritong himig. Di naman siguro to isang panaginip.
Di nagdarasal parati, kaligtasan mo'n mapawi. Ang lungkot sa iyong mata, di naluluwa pang muli.
Panahon may nagdidilim, liwanag ay sisikatin, sabay nating haharapin.
Takot sa puso'y alisin, lahat ng to'y lilipas din. Walang pagsubok na di kakayanin.
Ibig ko lang ipahiwatig na basta may pag-ibig sa puso natin magwawagi.
O sigurado, babangon tayo, kayang lahat, ikaw at ako. Huwag kang susuko, magkasama tayo, hanggang sa dulo, ikaw at ako. Oh, 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 oh.
Na 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 na.
Panahon may nagdidilim, liwanag ay sisikatin, sabay nating haharapin.
Takot sa puso'y alisin, lahat ng to'y lilipas din. Walang pagsubok na di kakayanin.
Ibig ko lang ipahiwatig na basta may pag-ibig sa puso natin magwawagi. O sigurado, babangon tayo, kayang lahat, ikaw at ako. Huwag kang susuko, magkasama tayo, hanggang sa dulo, ikaw at ako. Oh, 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 oh,
Dear fellow Adamsonians, for 89 years, Adamson University has embraced and nurtured those who came and called it home. Committed to the highest values and excellence, our school strives to be a place of constant quality and strength. We acknowledge and appreciate the foundation of our success is you. It is built upon you and your commitment to the university. During this challenging and uncertain time of the COVID-19 pandemic, we are counting on your support for the many difficult decisions the top management has to embrace to tide the university over under the new normal. You too have reached an important milestone in Adamson. Our organizational achievements are realized because of your toils as well as the efforts of your respective offices. We are ever grateful for the thousands of little things you do every day that add to the high-quality service for our employees, students, partners, and counterparts. Thank you for the many years of dedication to making our vision, mission, and values a daily reality. Thank you for your hard work, We look forward to your ongoing contributions and to a bright and successful future together. In appreciation for the long years of service, we award each of you a token that reflects your loyalty and zeal in performing your duties and in being an exemplary member of the Adamson community. It is with great pride that we present you these awards, a celebration of the day you join this institution. May this award remind you of our commitment to all the awardees as valued members of our team. Congratulations on this recognition of your years of service.
Let us shine the spotlight on our regular employees, to be awarded by Father Agustin A. Advincula, CM, Chaplain, and Father Rock Joseph Enriquez, CM, Director for the Institute for Religious Education. Adamson University awards this plaque of recognition to the following: for their invaluable service, characterized by loyalty, dedication, and professional enthusiasm that significantly contributed to the growth of the university. Recipients of Plaque of Recognition and Cash Award 10 Years in Service: Attorney Ana Maria D. Abad, College of Law; Ms. Nympha F. Basa, Student Records Management and Evaluation; Ms. Cindy T. Bautista, Chemistry Laboratory; Ms. Judeline S. Bundok, Library Services; Ms. Ana May T. Caringa, Library Services; Ms. Chris Benigna M. Carpio, Bed Grade School and Junior High School; Dr. Hazel Ann L. Catublas, College of Pharmacy; Ms. Cheryl B. Duhay Lungsod, Institutional Development and External Affairs; Ms. Eva A. Dulay, Office for Institutional Advancement; Ms. Diana B. Garcia, Hospitality Management Department; Ms. Eileen G. Ignacio, Office of the University Legal Counsel; Mr. Robertson A. Laban, Math and Physics Department; Ms. Maria Luisa B. Manansala, Hospitality Management Department; Ms. Asuncion P. Martin, Guidance Counseling, Testing and Placement Services; Mr. Rodel C. Pumintil, Management and Marketing Department; Ms. Nea A. Swallow, Bed Senior High School; Mr. Dennis P. Umali, Bed Grade School and Junior High School.
Adamson University has been my second home since college. My mother was the one who enrolled me here because she is an alumna of Adamson. I taught in another school as a high school teacher for 8 years, and it was my dream to return to my alma mater after finishing my master's degree. Probably because of the good memories I had when I was in college. I remember after my final interview with Ma'am Grace, I was very demanding when I asked her directly if she will be hiring me already or not. It was because I was already hired in San Juan de Letran at that time, but I wouldn't like to end up regretting not to accept the job in the school where I wish to teach. When Miss Grace told me that I am already hired and I can already go to San Juan de Letran and inform them that I am turning them down, it made me feel so happy. With this, Adamson has given me an opportunity to advance my career as a college instructor. I was a part of the English and Foreign Languages Department, which later on became the Languages Department. I enjoyed teaching college students who were more matured compared to high school students. And another thing I was lucky about was I had a very frank chairperson, Ma'am Arlene Paredes, who speaks so straightly that I appreciate her that much because on how she has given all her support and concern to me, most especially when I experienced challenges in our department. In 2016, I decided to transfer to the senior high school department because I was already foreseeing the impact of the implementation of K-12 curriculum to the loads of the English faculty. I appreciate what Adamson did because it was actually offered to us. So I grabbed the opportunity to teach there. After 2 years in senior high school, I was appointed as the academic head. This made my perspectives wider in terms of how to handle people, and at the same time the chance to experience and realize the roles of being a leader, which were most likely were just theories for me when I started to have my doctoral program. I also have with me my partner, Dr. Lorna Espeso, the principal, who guides me all the way and is always there through thick and thin in my journey as an administrator. She used to remind me to always have the good intentions, to use not only my knowledge but also my heart in serving the department. Lastly, I enrolled in another school in the past. What I had in mind was I am already working in Adamson University, and so I want to be exposed to another culture as well. But later on, I decided to transfer my doctoral program in Adamson because of the problem which most students are encountering in our dissertation writing. With this, Adamson has provided me a free tuition fee, and it is undeniably a big help to pay just a little amount for my miscellaneous fee. This is just my 10th year of service, and I'm sure that Adamson will still be providing me a lot of blessings because of the benefits it offers to its employees. With that, I am grateful, and I would like to say thank you, Adamson University.
Recipients of Plaque of Recognition and Cash Awards, 10 years in service. Miss Lucy D. Aco, Bed Grade School and Junior High School. Dr. Carmelita H. Benito, Information Technology and Information Systems. Mr. Richard Jones A. Braza, Bed Grade School and Junior High School. Attorney Leilani Bernadette C. Cabras, College of Law. Miss Gloria R. De La Cruz, Information Technology and Information Systems. Miss Daisy V. Esperanza, Bed Grade School and Junior High School. Mr. Harold Jefferson and Gomez, ITC Systems Development. Mr. Romel B. Lipata, Physical Facilities and General Services Office. Miss Imelda Lozano, Center for Research and Development. Engineer Maria Concepcion A. Mirabueno, Computer Engineering Department. Miss Geraldine P. Pancho, Bed Grade School and Junior High School. Attorney Ray S. Rabago, Accountancy Department. Miss Maria Carla H. Salayon, Cash Management Office. Mr. John Edward M. Sano, Students Accounts. Mr. Renz Patrick M. Santos, Customs Administration Department. Mr. Noel M. Teves, Management and Marketing Department. Miss Ivy Marie T. Zaraga, Psychology Department.
I'm Richard Jones Braza, Basic Education Department, and I've been teaching here for 10 years now. I never expect that my 4 months of being a substitute teacher will become 10 years in service. In behalf of the 10 years in service awardees, I would like to thank everyone who in one way or another become part of our journey here in Adamson. My career in Adamson shaped me as a teacher and as a person. Made me realize that I have a big role to portray in the lives of our students, which may lead them to discover their talents, abilities, and their self-worth. I also found family here in Adamson, of course in Basic Education Department, and met so many friends inside the campus and thank them for believing in me. Because of that, I grew professionally. I'm very shy when I first hired in this institution, but the contest during the foundation week, the canticle, the plays, seminar, and lots of activities made me engage in acting and helped me in dealing with people. Adamson helped my family too in some of our finances. When we have 4 siblings to send to college, I took one of them as my CPA. Also, One of the contributions of Adamson to me is the Vincentian identity. Volunteering to charity works, visiting institutions like Hospicio, Bahay Ruga, and relief operations are the best experiences of me in this institution. This might sound personal, but I know most of us have the same stories to tell. Thank you, Adamson, for such a wonderful journey.
2 feats that are worthy of recognition. Before we proceed, here's a special number from the Basic Education Grade School and Junior High School Choral.
Sits quiet, listening to me with all the lessons I made. You are one of the few things worth remembering. And since it's all true, how could anyone mean more to me?
For 15 years of service, Adamson University through Father Aldrin Suwan CM, Director of the Office for Athletic Development, and Father Rowan Z. Carlos CM, Director of ISIS, awards this Certificate of Recognition and Statue of St. Vincent de Paul to the following. Recipients of St. Vincent de Paul Statue, Certificate of Recognition, and Cash Award. 15 years in service. Mr. Jeffrey H. Andril, ITC Systems Maintenance. Mr. Eduardo D. Bunya Jr., ITC Systems Development. Dr. Nelisa C. Casella, Languages Department. Dr. Joseph Terrell M. Malabuyo, Psychology Department. Ms. Teresita F. Merin, College of Nursing. Mr. Adonis M. Papas, Warehouse Inventory and Control Section. Ms. Ana May A. Ramos, ITSO Intellectual Property. Mr. Romel F. Tilbe, Physical Education Department. Ms. Maria Jasmin I. Villanueva, Information Technology and Information Systems. Recipients of St. Vincent de Paul Statue and Cash Awards. 15 years in service. Ms. Joanne S. Awingan, Biology Department. Ms. Lorelie F. Cabanela, Guidance Counseling, Testing and Placement Services. Ms. Rosalia N. Erpelo, Physical Education Department. Mr. Ireneo G. Ignacio, Math and Physics Department. Ms. Maria Cristina R. Navarro, Computer Science Department. Father Daniel Franklin E. Pilario CM, St. Vincent School of Theology. Attorney Noel R. Ostrea, College of Law. Mr. Marcelo M. Rosario I, ITC Network Infrastructure. Mr. Archie G. Santiago, Information Technology and Information Systems. Engineer Bernadette B. Zari, Electronics Engineering Department.
I am Archie G. Santiago from Information Technology and Information Systems Department, and I've been teaching here in Adamson University for 15 years. And on behalf of my fellow 15 years of service awardees, I am deeply honored to express our sincerest and heartfelt gratitude to Adamson University for recognizing and valuing each of us for our continuous years of service here in Adamson. Adamson has made me become a compassionate individual. Adamson has opened my eyes and my mind on the importance of showing compassion to others and helping the needy ones, as what has St. Vincent de Paul has done before, has taught us, and wants us to do up until now, and it must be done well. Adamson has been my second home. Imagine 15 years of being faculty plus 4 years in college. So being an alumnus and employee of Adamson University makes me proud and happy to give my loyal service in return to Adamson University. Here, I found also my second family, from all of my teachers here that contributed a lot to my learnings and my future, in which some of them has been my colleagues now and still continuously guides me and help me become a competent professional. And I am very thankful for that, and I give my high respect to them. Adamson University has developed me holistically. It made me become a mature individual, a competent professional, a person with right character and attitude, and a good leader as well. And being a role model to my students makes it a huge difference in my life. Finally, I am here from where I am standing right now because of Adamson University. Without Adamson, I am nothing. Perhaps I am just an ordinary person wandering around with other people. So again, thank you Adamson University. Soar high Falcons, mabuhay ang Adamson University.
To be awarded by Father William Azul D. Encelan CM, Director of Campus Ministry, and Father Andrew S. Bayal CM, Vice President for Student Affairs, Adamson University awards the Certificate of Recognition and the 18K Adamson University Ring to the following for rendering 2 decades of service. Recipients of the 18K Adamson University Ring, Certificate of Recognition, and Cash Award. 20 years in service. Miss Emelita M. Alonzo, Bed Senior High School. Mr. Manuel S. Are, Education Department. Miss Grace D. Baral, Social Sciences Department. Miss Marvy A. Bayrante, Information Technology and Information Systems. Dr. Violeta S. Dulatre, Bed Senior High School. Miss Agnes O. Esquivel, Budget Office. Mr. Robert F. Ahutnao, Accounting Office. Mr. Leonidas V. Garcia, Cash Management Office. Engineer Romeo M. Kwan Jr., ITC Systems Maintenance. Mr. Celso V. Mangawil Jr., Guidance, Career and Placement. Miss Rosalina D. Patayon, St. Vincent School of Theology. Miss Grace D. Rapsing, HRMDO. Attorney Elvira D. Regala, College of Law. Miss Liberty G. Rivera, College of Architecture. Mr. Francis M. Tagaban, Scheduling and Automation. Miss Marisa M. Zoleta, Bed Grade School and Junior High School. Recipients of 18K Adamson University Ring, 20 years in service. Attorney Glenda M. Baisa, Accountancy Department. Mr. Edward D. Bustillos, Computer Science Department. Mr. Rodiper C. Calumpiano, St. Vincent School of Theology. Engineer Mary Christine D. Ching, Math and Physics Department. Architect Christopher P. Coma, College of Architecture. Miss Annabel V. Gallardo, Office of the Vice President for Student Affairs. Engineer Crispin S. Lictawa, Civil Engineering Department. Mr. Eladio S. Roldan, HRMDO, Salaries and Benefits. Engineer Nestle I. Sore, Office for Programs and Standards. Miss Mary Ann Socorro N. Yap, Guidance Counseling, Testing and Placement Services. Mr. Adrian S. Zulueta, Social Sciences Department.
More than 20 years ago, lumabas ako sa Drug Rehabilitation Center to continue my career at Adamson University. Paglilinaw lang po, I was a former counselor in a rehab center and not a recovering addict. I decided to transfer to the educational setting because seeing the person with substance use disorder or known as drug addicts as victim of profound situation, I realized that it can be prevented if proper information about drugs will be incorporated in educational setting. During that time, I was young but full of great expectations. First of all, I am thankful that I was able to continue my journey as counselor here at Adamson University. From the start, a lot of opportunities were given to me, both for my personal and professional growth, which contributed to the knowledge domain, the diversity of counseling profession. I was inspired to work very hard during those years, and we were supervised by our former director, Dr. Rosario Chat Santos at that time. Being the helping profession, our primary role is to assist our students in reaching their optimal level of psychosocial functioning through resolving negative patterns of behavior, cope with difficulties and challenges, and to improve quality of life. Eventually, Professor Sergio Lee of NSTP Department and Dr. Teresita Malabuyo of Psychology Department opened a new door for me to impart my knowledge in teaching profession and at the same time to share my advocacy against substance abuse. Secondly, I am thankful to Adamson University and Alfea for their mutual agreement to provide 100% free tuition fee and other school fees to our dependents. This gives me an assurance my children, my baby falcons, will be receiving quality education even in the future. Hindi ko na kailangan pang mag-isip or magplano ng mga ibang bansa para makapag-ipon para sa kanilang pag-aaral. At mula sa kaibuturan ng aking puso bilang ama, masaya ako at nasubaybayan ko ang kanilang paglaki at nadama nila ang aking pagmamahal at presensya bilang ama, ganun din bilang asawa. Furthermore, I have learned that progress does not stand still, and the empowerment and inspiration that we give to students became a driving force for me to further my education and to achieve new goals. With that, I'm also thankful to the opportunities to further my education and my doctorate degree. Thirdly, my 20 years of stay in Adamson is no picnic at all. I also experienced rough times, but I am thankful for the kind heart and companionship of my colleagues and friends from other departments. Hindi ko na kayo isa-isahin pa, hahaba pa lalo ito. But of course, a special thanks to my co-counselors, my guidance family, for all the worthwhile experiences and unwavering support. I really appreciate all of you, and I'm looking forward to spend more years with you guys. And most importantly, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to my family, my wife and children. They're the source of my strength and serve as my inspiration in my daily life experiences. Above all, to my Creator, my higher power, Almighty God, for granting me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Before I end, I would also like to congratulate all the awardees. Let us all enjoy this remarkable event of our career and more years to our beloved Adamson University. Everyone, cheers!
There are still more awards to be given, but first, here's another special number, this time courtesy of the College of Education and Liberal Arts.
Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, Macarena. Uptown Funk don't give it to you.
Sing along with me. Hey, you gotta know how to treat me like a lady, even when I'm acting crazy. Tell me everything's alright. Dear future husband, here's a few things you'll need to know if you wanna be my one and only all my life. Dear future husband, if you wanna get that special loving, tell me I'm beautiful each and every night. Woo! After every fight, just apologize, and maybe then I'll let you try another.
25 years of service worthy of praise. To be awarded by Dr. Venusmar C. Quevedo, Vice President for Administrative Affairs, and Dr. Catherine Q. Castañeda, Vice President for Academic Affairs, the university awards this certificate of recognition to the following. Recipients of Certificate of Recognition and Cash Award, 25 years in service. Miss Perlita M. Cruces, College of Pharmacy. Miss Rolanda D. Levita, Biology Laboratory. Engineer Mateo M. Miranda, Physics Laboratory. Dr. Liza I. Palileo, Business Affairs Office. Engineer Alain Bernard C. Ranyola, Electronics Engineering Department. Miss Myra Grace T. Sustento, Physical Facilities and General Services Office. Mr. Rico T. Teodoro, Bed Senior High School. Recipients of Certificate of Recognition and Cash Award, 25 years in service. Miss Raquel P. Bermudez, Continuing Professional Development Department. Mr. Florencio P. Buro, Physical Facilities and General Services Office. Dr. Maridel O. Casas, Management and Marketing Department. Miss Annalisa C. Collado, Social Sciences Department. Engineer Fernando P. Constantino, Physical Facilities and General Services Office. Dr. Ami C. Daraway, Management and Marketing Department. Engineer Jose Seriel G. Driz, Electrical Engineering Department. Miss Marithi C. Fababiera, Purchasing. Engineer Romeo D. Fernandez, Electrical Engineering Department. Dr. Lynn G. Fufugal, Management and Marketing Department. Architect Sid Anthony A. Ligo, College of Architecture. Engineer Bienvenido D. Manuntag Jr., Mechanical Engineering Department. Mr. Rolando P. Margalio, St. Vincent School of Theology. Miss Devota M. Monteagudo, HRMDO Records and Information Management. Miss Lynn D. Paragison, Biology Department. Miss Lourdes S. Sibonga, Bed Guidance. Engineer Rudy M. Siguenza, Electrical Engineering Department.
I am Mary Ann Socorro Enyap. I am part of the Guidance Center and I have been in the university for 20 years. Adamson University has given me the opportunity in fulfilling my choice of working in an educational institution through my chosen profession in the field of counseling and being able to carry it on by means of encountering diverse people. And through these encounters, I see them as given instruments in order to extend help and reach out to various individuals. Another contribution is the benefit of working with cooperative and accommodating colleagues that make me experience a family atmosphere in the workplace. Likewise, it is also in this university where I met my better half, and eventually my life changed from being single and moving up to being married. which contributed in having more of the encouragement in continuing this profession. Lastly, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Adamson University for all the learning experiences that enabled in my further holistic development and to live out the example set by St. Vincent de Paul.
Boom, panes, boom, boom, panes, panes, boom, panes, boom, boom, panes, panes, boom, panes, boom, boom, panes, panes, boom, panes, boom, boom, panes, boom. Mundo mo'y maganda, Diyos gumawa nito. Buhay ay maganda, Diyos nagbigay nito. Huwag mong ikahiya, naging itsura mo. Tayo'y magkakaiba, walang perpekto. Huwag maiinggit sa long hair nila. Ang mahalaga may buhok ka pa. Kahit wag ginangalang ang hila. Kung mukhang balot o sumimangot, pasigawan mo. Boom, panot, boom, boom, panot, panot, boom, panot, boom, boom, panot, panot, boom, panot, boom, boom, panot, panot, boom, panot, boom, boom, panot, boom. Mundo mo'y maganda, Diyos gumawa nito. Buhay ay maganda, Diyos nagbigay nito. Huwag mong ikahiya, naging itsura mo. Tayo'y magkakaiba, walang perpekto. Masama ba kung basang kilikili? Sa deodorant ako'y di nawili. Ang aarte sino kayong malinis? Ingit lang kayo sa kilikili kung nagpapawes. Boom! Pawes! Boom! Boom! Pawes! Pawes! Boom! Pawes! Boom! Boom! Pawes! Pawes! Boom! Pawes! Boom! Boom! Pawes! Pawes! Boom! Pawes! Boom! Boom! Pawes! Boom! Pagkatawan, ikimbot mo ang bewang. Huwag gayway ang kamay, sabay-sabay. Pagpagong katawan, ikimbot mo ang bewang. Huwag gayway ang kamay, sabay-sabay tayong lahat magsama-sama.
Ngayon ako, ikaw sila kayo kaming lahat.
Lahat magsama-sama.
Ngayon ako, ikaw sila kayo kaming lahat.
Lahat magsama-sama.
Ngayon ako, ikaw sila kayo kaming lahat.
Pari-pari ang saya.
Ngayon ako, ikaw sila kayo kaming lahat. Ang dali akala, di dapat sada. May pagkakataon nakakalat na iba na maaga pa masipag. Kaya di ka masipagin at tupagin ng kung anong nararapat. Dapat inspirado, hindi desperado. Hanggang sa paunti-unting mapasayo mga kasagot na sa mga pangarap mo. Kaya huwag ka na magpatumpik-tumpik pa.
Huwag nang magpatumpik-tumpik pa.
Boom, kara-karaka.
Huwag nang magpatumpik-tumpik pa.
Boom, kara-karaka.
Huwag nang magpatumpik-tumpik pa.
Boom, kara-karaka.
Huwag nang magpatumpik-tumpik pa.
Boom, kara-karaka. Push mo yan, 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 dapat mo nga bang gagawat tumaga. Puno ito ng bago mong pag-asa. Pag-isipan kung ano ang pwede pang gawin. Ipakita sa lahat sila'y pabilibin.
Walang imposible pagbutihan mo. Ilaban mo, ipakita mo. Walang imposible pagbutihan mo. Ilaban mo, ipakita mo. Push mo yan, push mo yan,
Push mo yan, push mo yan, push mo yan, push mo yan,
Sabay-sabay, kaway-kaway, palakpakan ng kamay. Sabay-sabay, kaway-kaway, palakpakan ng kamay. Ipakita mo.
push mo yan,
push mo yan,
push mo yan, push mo yan,
push mo yan,
push mo yan,
push mo yan,
push mo yan,
push mo yan, sabay-sabay, kaway-kaway, walang sabay.
For 30, 35, and 40 years of service, to be awarded by Dr. Venusmar C. Quevedo, Vice President for Administrative Affairs, and Father Rafael K. Eloriaga, CM, Vice President for Financial Affairs. Adamson University awards this certificate of recognition to the following. Recipients of Certificate of Recognition and Cash Award, 30 years in service, 35 years in service, 40 years in service. Mr. Mar P. Bustamante, Institutional Development and External Affairs. Ms. Maria Teresa S. Glam, VPF Office. Engineer Roberto M. Jimenez, Electrical Engineering Department. Mr. Anthony M. Lim, Social Sciences Department. Ms. Liza V. Marley, Cash Management Office. Ms. Marianne T. Raceles, Registrar's Office. Ms. Consolacion L. Soto, Student Records Management and Evaluation. Mr. Enrico F. Santamaria, Campus Ministry. Mr. Jesus S. Sustento, Building Management and Operations. Ms. Imelda L. Arayata, Student Records Management and Evaluation. Ms. Maria Victoria A. Embestro, Information Technology Center. Ms. Jocelyn R. Oael, Office for Student Affairs. Attorney Agnes V. Rivera, Office of the University Legal Counsel. Ms. Elena R. Alberto, Chemistry Laboratory. Mr. Ronnie T. Arevalo, Building Maintenance and Operations. Engineer Rene P. David, Engineering Laboratory. Mr. Ricardo C. Junio, Building Maintenance and Operations. Engineer Juliana G. Paz, Civil Engineering Department. Recipients of Certificate of Recognition and Cash Award, 30 years, 35 years, 40 years in service. Ms. Belen L. Buna, HRMDO, Salaries and Benefits. Ms. Marjorie C. David, Students Accounts. Ms. Marilu P. Escanilla, Accounting Office. Mr. Methusalem C. Manaba, Physical Facilities and General Service Office. Mr. Arnel P. Manjares, Physical Facilities and General Services Office. Mr. Jose Romulo M. Manzula, Physical Facilities and General Services Office. Ms. Susan C. Mondano, Guidance Counseling, Testing and Placement Services. Engineer Renato C. Ong, Chemical Engineering Department. Mr. Tobias C. Pueblo, Physical Facilities and General Services Office. Ms. Sonia D. C., College of Law. Ms. Miriam G. Urbano, ITC Systems Development. Ms. Anita N. Orbeta, Bed Grade School and Junior High School. Dr. Venusmar C. Quevedo, Office of the Vice President for Administrative Affairs. Ms. Liberty P. D., Physical Facilities and General Services Office. Dr. Maria Rose V. Mercado, Chemistry Laboratory. Mr. Jose B. Cesbreño, Physical Facilities and General Services Office. Mr. Celso T. Tabaza, Physical Facilities and General Services Office.
Good day, everyone. I'm Elena Alberto from the Chemistry Laboratory. I'll be turning 65 by July, so I'll be retiring by then. I have served Adamson University for 40 years, 8 months, and 15 days to be exact. In return, Adamson University has contributed so much to my life in terms of my personal development, educational benefits of my children, career enhancement, economic status, and religious formation. I think the best benefit that Adamson University is giving its employees is the free education for their 4 children. I'm proud to say that all of my children obtained their basic education here in Adamson University. The basic education which was provided by our school did not only prepare my children to excel in their academic endeavors, but their lives were also enriched with values formation. I did not only serve Adamson University as a laboratory staff. In 1987, I was given the opportunity to teach in the tertiary level under the chemistry department. My work as a laboratory staff and as a teacher was greatly enhanced by the different seminars and workshops that I attended through the various programs of the university. Also, through the CBA's educational benefit for permanent employees, I was able to obtain my master's degree, which was then a requirement to be able to teach in the tertiary level. Again, thank you so much, Adamson University. Adamson University, being a Catholic institution, not only served as a working place where I earned my living, but I truly believe that my religious formation was greatly influenced by the life and teachings of Saint Vincent de Paul. Today, I am now serving the Lord as the coordinator of the Lector-Commentator Ministry of the National Shrine of Saint Michael and the Archangel. Now that I am about to retire, I can truly say that I have reached a contented, accomplished, and fulfilled life. Thank you, Adamson University, for being my partner in obtaining all my goals.
Surpassing 2 scores in the university, to be awarded by Brother Henry E. Escurel CM, Treasurer, Adamson University awards this certificate of recognition to the following for rendering 41, 42, and 43 years of service. Recipients of Certificate of Recognition and Cash Award, 41 years in service, 43 years in service. Miss Liberty P.D., Housekeeping. Mr. Jose B. Cesbreño, Housekeeping. Mr. Celso S. Tabasa, Housekeeping. Mr. Gabriel M. de los Santos, Institute of Religious Education. Recipients of Plaque of Recognition and Cash Award, 41 years in service, 42 years in service. Miss Fe O. Celada, Library Services. Architect Divinia S. Aspiras, College of Architecture. Mr. Gabriel M. de los Santos, Institute of Religious Education.
I am Mrs. Anita Orbeta from the Basic Education Department. I finished my elementary to tertiary education here in Adamson University. At present, I am the BED Student Discipline Coordinator and has been teaching for 35 years. To be an awardee would mean a lot for all of us. I am not really that concerned with how long I have been here, but with the quality of my stay in our institution. My mother, Mrs. Aida Naliana, has always been an epitome of greatness. Much of who and what I am today is greatly influenced by her. Her sterling leadership as the Adamson Boys High Principal had a huge impact on my work and craft as a classroom teacher and as a student discipline coordinator. I will be forever grateful for my son's education. Aside from the noble goal of showcasing Adamsonian education, it really proves the capabilities of the administrators and the employees to hold such purposely and meaningful quality education with the heart. They are proud graduates of this prestigious and much-awaited academe. They are now thriving in their respective careers. My 35 years in Adamson is not without a challenge, but with the unconditional love of my family, the unending support of my friends and colleagues, and because I live by the principles and wisdom carefully cultivated upon me, I was able to surmount it all. This recognition reminds me of the beautiful and unforgettable years I have experienced here in Adamson. It's good to reminisce Adamson's past glory, its illustrious alumni, and its contribution to society. I take comfort in knowing that as an alumna and an employee of this institution, I was able to perpetuate the Adamson legacy. To my beloved alma mater and employee, Adamson University, it is and it will always be an honor to serve you. I will continue to imbibe the values, to cherish the memories, and I promise to carry it all with me all the days of my life. I am proud Adamsonian in mind, in heart, and in spirit. Thank you very much.
Of course, we should not forget our retirees. In honor of their unwavering loyalty, dedication to service, and invaluable contribution to the growth of the university. To be awarded by Father Marcelo V. Manimtim CM, University President, Adamson University awards this plaque of recognition to the following. Recipients of plaque of recognition, retirees, Miss Felicidad R. Aguilar, St. Vincent School of Theology, Architect Divinia S. Aspiras, College of Architecture, Miss Fe O. Celada, Library Services, Miss Nenita J. Dimapilis, Cultural Affairs Office, Mr. Hernando A. Enal, Accountancy Department, Miss Roberta C. Garcia, College of Business Administration, Dr. Marilyn V. Maniago, Finance and Economics Department, Dr. Serviliano T. Marquez Jr., Graduate School, Dr. Maria Rose V. Mercado, Chemistry Laboratory, Miss Maria Celia R. Montenegro, Math and Physics Department, Miss Helen A. Ordonez, Library Services, Reader Services, Miss Teresita P. Pelejo, Housekeeping, Miss Juliet O. Uy, Vice President for Administrative Affairs. Recipients of Plaque of Recognition, List of Retirees, Architect Lauro F. Ador, College of Architecture, Mr. Raul Maria D. Agner, Institutional Development and External Affairs, Mr. Doji P. Agra, Physical Facilities and General Services Office, Judge Reynaldo A. Alhambra, College of Law, Mr. Pompeo A. Celada, Physical Facilities and General Services Office, Miss Lilia P. Cleofe, College of Nursing, Dr. Maria Liria D. Dacanay, College of Science, Engineer Apollo A. De Torres, Civil Engineering Department, Mr. Jose Maria Bonifacio M. Escoda, Languages Department, Mr. Margarito M. Faliesgon, Engineering Laboratory, Miss Ruby R. Gantala, Budget Office, Dr. Walter A. Joaquin, Mechanical Engineering Department, Dr. Ramon P. Luber, Biology Department, Miss Carmencita L. Quintos, Bed Grade School and Junior High School, Miss Maria Silvette O. Sison, Health Services, Mr. Alex O. Suyat, Institute of Religious Education. Now let's hear a message from our University President, Father Marcelo V. Manintim, CM.
I am sure we would much rather have this awarding ceremony at the theater in a physical face-to-face setting. The excitement of the awardees would have been much greater as they go up the stage. Their smiles would have been more beaming as they receive their respective awards. The joy that they share with the community would have been more greatly expressed and visible. For 2 years in a row, we have to cope with the effects of the pandemic. February last year, we were forced to forego the university anniversary celebrations, including the awarding ceremony. This year, due to the succession of changes in the calendar, the awarding ceremony has been postponed for a month. So the awardees we are honoring today includes those of last year. We hope that this virtual awarding ceremony convey our earnest desire to give due seriousness and solemnity to our appreciation of each of our awardees. As I went through the list, I was struck by the number of years that you have served Adamson, particularly those who have been with us for 20 years and longer. I took extra care to go through the list of awardees of last year. With the exception of Brother Henry, many of you have outlasted the priests who are here in Adamson in the length of service that you have rendered to our whole Adamson community. I made a computation of the combined years of service that all the awardees have given to Adamson. The sum is 4,262 years altogether. Since you are all scattered through all the departments of the university, we can truly say, with your efforts and grace, as much as with sweats and tears, you have made Adamson University what it is today. What you are receiving in the form of tokens of appreciation and cash awards may really be measly in view of our financial resources. Yet, visitors and alumni who have come to Adamson and those who have watched the virtual graduations we have celebrated have commented how improved Adamson University now look. I believe this is the best thank you that we can give to each and everyone. The names and the faces that I most readily recognize are understandably the professors, the chairs and administrators of the academic department due to my more frequent contact with them. The others, however, who are serving silently behind the scenes in their office and places of work, particularly those who are in the service departments, have no less immediate and more lasting impact on the students in their learning and on the professors in the performance of their duties. I come to realize that I need to see and know you more in order to acknowledge and appreciate what you are doing from day to day. I also realize the heavier burden that doing things virtually or online have added to your load of work. I have been informed that for some offices, the work has doubled or even tripled when it has to be done online. Greater care has to be done in following protocols and processes because mistakes committed complicate the systems of operation more quickly. I just would like to share here that we realize that what you are working and dealing with are not just figures, lists, and data. What you are dealing with are flesh and bone persons who struggle with their day-to-day work, beating deadlines, and catching up with weekly and monthly schedules. We acknowledge the adjustments you have to make as you cope with the tensions that your work gives you even beyond your working hours. I am privileged to hand over the recognition to the retirees among the awardees, because it will be practically the last time that they will be mentioned formally. I would like to go through the roll, beginning with the retirees last year. And here they are. Architect Laro Ador of the Carrick College of Architecture, Mr. Raul Agner of the ID Office, Mr. Doji Agra of the Physical Facilities and General Services Office, Judge Reynaldo Alhambra of the College of Law, Mr. Pompeo Salada of the Physical Facilities and General Services Office, Ms. Lilia Cleofe of the College of Nursing, Dr. Liria Dacanay of the College of Science, Engineer Apollo de Torres of the Civil Engineering Department, Mr. Jose Bonifacio Escoda of the Languages Department, Mr. Margarito Falias Gon of the Engineering Laboratory, Ms. Ruby Gantala of the Budget Office, Dr. Walter Joaquin of the Mechanical Engineering Department, Dr. Ramon Luber of the Biology Department, Ms. Carmencita Quintos of the BED Grade School and Junior High School, Ms. Maria Silvet Sison of the Health Services, Mr. Alex Suyat of the Institute of Religious Education. And those of this year are the following: Ms. Felicidad Aguilar of St. Vincent School of Theology, Architect Divinia Aspiras of the College of Architecture, Ms. Fe Salada of the Library Services, Ms. Danita Dimapilis of the Cultural Affairs Office, Mr. Hernando Enal of the Accountancy Department, Mrs. Roberta Garcia of the College of Business Administration, Dr. Marilyn Maniago of the Finance and Economics Department, Dr. Serviliano Marquez Jr. of the Graduate School, Dr. Maria Rose Mercado of the Chemistry Laboratory, Ms. Maria Celia Montenegro of the Mathematics and Physics Department, and Ms. Helen Ordonez of the Library Services, Ms. Teresita Pelejo of the Housekeeping, and Ms. Juliet Uy of the Office of Vice President for Administrative Services. The designation after your name refers to the last offices or positions that you occupied upon retirement. For some of you, that is where you have spent the greater part of your life. For others, it is just one of the many offices or positions that you have enriched with your work and dedication. As an example, last January, Dean June Marquez told me that he has spent the best years of his life in Adamson. What I would like to you to keep in mind is that we will remember you for the work and dedication that you have given to Adamson community in the offices and posts that you have occupied. In the name of the whole Adamson community, I would like to assure you that we are grateful for the enviable service you have rendered and acknowledge the quality of your person with which you have imbued that service. I would like to tell you that you can very well tell all the persons you will be communicating with that now Adamson University is much better because you have worked here and have given your life and talents to the community. Though appearances don't say it, I'm older than all of you. So I'm sure you are not yet ready to fade, as it were, with the setting of the sun. You are still at the height of your capacities to continue doing productive work. What you will do will be to the joy of the people and places where you will go. Probably among the happiest to hold you will be the members of your family who will now enjoy the fullness of your attention and care. 4 of the retirees, Engineer Apollo de Torres of last year and Ma'am Roberta Garcia and Helen Ordonez this year, have gone ahead of us. I presume they are looking down on us with tenderness from the place of serenity in the presence of the Father. To you and to Kuya Jesus Tento, one of the most loved and respected drivers of Adamson, we raise our prayers of thanksgiving. We count on your intercession to keep guiding us in our efforts to be faithful to the mission we have received as members of Adamson University community. Thank you all.
2 dekada, lumipas na pala. Kay tagal kung bibilangin, ngunit kay bilis lang kung tutuusin. Parang kailan lang nung una kitang nasilayan, una kong tingin ay hindi naging batayan. Ngiti ang namutawi sa nanlalamig kong mga labi, ngunit ito ay naisantabi dahil sa mainit na pagtanggap. Mata ko ay hindi kumurap. Mahigpit na yakap iyong ipinaramdam. Ito marahil ang dahilan kung bakit pinili kong manahan sa 2 dekada na aking naging tahanan. 2 dekada na pala, bit-bit pa rin ang mga alaala na tila kumakawala pagkat pilit ginuganita mga pangyayaring nagpaubaya. Nang dahil sa iyo at sa 2 dekada, ang buhay ko ay tila napuno ng mga kwento ng magagandang alaala. Sa 2 dekada, sa iyo ko nasumpungan ang lahat ng pagkakataon na hindi mo ipinagdamot, na ang lahat ng iyon ay aral ang dulot. Mga taong nakisabay, mga taong sumabay, mga taong sumubaybay, ipinahintulot mong sa akin ay umakay sa pagbaybay ng buhay. Sa 2 dekada, maraming istorya. Ako'y iyong binitawan upang masaktan, hinawakan upang aking maramdaman na kailanman kailangan kong manindigan. Ako'y iyong sinukat sa mga matang naging mapanuri, na kailanman ay hindi nagkunwari sa pagpapamalas ng pagkalinga na tunay at wagas, lalo na sa pagmamahal sa iyo ng walang kupas. Ako'y iyong sinubok sa lahat ng mga pagsubok upang tunay na kahulugan ng paglilingkod ay aking maintindihan at maibahagi kanino man. Sa lahat ng mga pagkakataon na naging makahulugan, bit-bit ng puso ko ang lahat ng natutunan. Salamat ang sambit ko. Marahil ay hindi sapat ang lahat ng mga nagawa ko para sa iyo. Kailanman ay hindi mapapantayan ang mga kasiyahang naging dulot nito. 2 dekada sa paniniwala na ikaw at ako ay itinadhana. Sa tagal na panahong pinagsama, buhay ko ay ipanagkatiwala upang ang misyon ko ay maisagawa. Tayo ay pinagtagpo, kasama ka sa lahat ng yugto. Umulan, umaraw at bumagyo. Sa lahat ng mga nagawa mo, nasumpungan pag-ibig na totoo. Salamat, Adamson, sa 2 dekada na patuloy na paghamon. Sa anumang kwento meron ako, ikaw ang naging sandigan ko.
만난 너 왜 널 쳐다보는 거냐고 궁금했어 설렜어 낯설었어 침착하게 서로 살살 알아보겠나 오빠 차 핸들 살살 돌려보겠나 모르는 게 약이야 객관식은 첫눈에 찍는 게 답이야 뜨거운 파이어 너의 맘 나의 맘 사람 새로운 사람 너무 설레어서 어지러워요 만남 새로운 만남 너무 설레어서 미치겠어요 낯선 여자애야 낯선 향기애야 Yes I want some defense 낯선 여자애야 낯선 향기애야 Yes I want some defense Your face, your face, your face, your face, your face, your face
Bang bang bang. 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 Jago jamara, jago jama, jago jamara, jago jama. 오늘 밤 괜찮고 자, jago jama. 오늘 밤 괜찮고 자. Bang bang bang.
Baby 난 터질 것처럼 만나줘 그만 생각해 뭐가 그리 어려워 거는 말처럼 키스해줘 내가 너에게 마지막 사랑인 것처럼 마지막처럼 마지막 밤인 것처럼 마지막처럼 마지막처럼 내일 따윈 없는 것처럼
Ain't the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the mood, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. King Kong